Hello, weary traveler. It is Jamesy Boy back at it again with another tarot card reading. We are gonna get into it. We are gonna see what messages your higher self has for you. So, beings, tap me into my collective higher self. Tap me into my collective higher self. Beings of light and love, tap me into the collective higher self. Does that card want to come out? We have the Queen of Wands in reverse, which in this deck is called the Heart of Wands. I will show you guys. Once I have the cards laid out, I will show you guys. So, beings with the highest love and highest good, tap me into their higher self. Tap me into their higher self. Beings with the highest love and highest good, tap me into their higher self. Tap me into their higher self. What messages do they have from their higher self? What messages does their higher self have? What messages do their higher self have? What messages does their higher self have? What messages does their higher self have? Oh, so after I was done shuffling, I was going to show you. So we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. What I'm getting from this card is that lately you've been going through some introspection. You're needing to go through some introspection. What messages does their higher self have? What messages does their higher self have? Beings with the highest love and highest good, what messages does their higher self have? What messages does their higher self have? One card at a time, please. One card at a time. What messages does their higher self have? Okay. We have the Queen of Swords, upright. Oh, wow. And if you look, so on these cards, they each have like for instance, this one has sunflowers, this one has feathers, and they're back to back. They're not facing each other. That's interesting. Beings of the highest love and highest good, what messages does their higher self have? Thank you. We have this Six of Wands. By the way, this is the Naked Heart Tarot. Here's the box. If you guys are interested, yeah, it's called the Naked Heart Tarot. This is who it's by. Here's the back art. So I want you guys to be able to see the art and be able to see if you're interested in it. I find this tarot deck very lovely. It works very well for me. Okay. Heart of Cups. So we have the Queen of Cups. Wow. We have 4 of the queens out on deck, y'all. We are missing the Queen of Pentacles. Beings with the highest love and highest good. What messages does their higher self have? One more card, please, Spirit. One more card. One more card, Spirit. One more card. One more card, Spirit. One more card. Did I show that card? I'm all over the place. But we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. One more card, Spirit. Beings with the highest love and highest good. Okay. We have the Two of Wands. Is this wanting to be reversed or upright? Reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. On the back of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay. Beings with the highest love and highest good. What messages does their higher self have? 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 That background music. It needs to go down. Thank you. What messages does their higher self have? What messages does their higher self? For some reason, I'm hearing... Is it Nicki Minaj? What song is coming through, Spirit? Beings with the highest... Okay, thank you. We have Camel. Some of y'all are going through a drought. Or about to be going through a drought. And they are like needing you to push through and use your stamina. And that is the Animal Spirit Tarot. The Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Tarot. This is not the tarot, the oracle cards, my mistake. And then we are going to be using the Mystic Martian as well. I'm trying to get like a full picture. I almost said a different word. That's funny. I'm trying to get a full picture of what your higher self is wanting to tell you. What's their higher self wanting to tell them? What is their higher self wanting to tell them? What is their higher self wanting to tell them? What is their higher self wanting to tell them? What is their higher self wanting to tell them? Gonna draw the card on top. We have Serenians, artistic integrity, honesty, but it's in reverse. And on the back of the deck, wow, Serenians. I don't know if I'm saying that properly. Responsibilities, lessons, growing up, upright. Oh yeah, to further explain, there is a type A and a type B Syrian. Just to clarify, so the first one, which is in reverse, is type A. Again, this says artistic integrity and honesty. It's in reverse. Type B Serenian is responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. Beautiful. I love these cards. And now we're gonna do the Rebel deck, because sometimes it's nice to get hit with cold hard truth. So what cold hard truth messages does their higher self have? Okay, I'll save it for later. Oh my goodness, they flying. Wow, okay, okay. Okay, I'm understanding the message now. Okay, yeah. Okay. I get it. Y'all ain't taking care of yourselves. And we have, of course, the mini tarot, just in case if I need any clarifications. So beings with the highest love and highest good, what messages do you have? Well, I can tell you with 3 out of the 4 queens, you're really stepping into your feminine power, but a lot of it's kind of not going too hot, not going too well. It's feeling unnourished. It's feeling unbalanced. And the reason why that is because you're missing the grounding work. You're missing the physical work. you're missing. So these cards right here, the honest truth, you need some yoga in your life. Ancient stuff is cool. And then we have you eaten? You're acting like a baby. You need some food in your belly. Eat a taco. Then we have eat your vegetables. Eat something made by Mother Nature. I'm trying to keep it PG. You're giving away your power. You are a bad A. Act like it. So what that's telling me is that you're not nourishing yourself the way that you should be. You're not taking care of yourself. You're going on this journey and you're unprepared. And what this means is that you are needing to, like, this is the rest of your journey. From now on, this is the journey. Life is a journey. And if you aren't prepared to make that sacrifice, or prepared to get down to it, and prepared to get down into the nitty-gritty and have to start from basics, then what are you doing? With the Queen of Hearts in reverse, it was talking about introspection, but it's also talking about feeling empowered, feeling judged, or being judged. You know, it typically is all about confidence with this card. And without your confidence, there is no groundedness. You have to be grounded in order to have confidence. You have to be direct, and you have to be clear about the things that you want, which you got that in the bag with the Queen of Swords here. You know how to do it. You know what to do. You're gonna get public recognition for it, but you also need to realize that you're gonna require a lot of inner compassion, a lot of inner understanding, a lot of insight is going to be gained by doing this. Whatever this is. Whatever this journey that you are approaching on, or whether it's just life in general, you are needing to gain a physical groundedness in your reality. You need to start eating right. You need to start exercising. You need to start being balanced in the everyday. You need to work on your root chakra. Some really good crystals for the root chakra are any like rubies, garnets, anything really red, honestly, is really good for the root chakra for the most part. It's also good at being energizing and empowering because it's fiery and passionate. Any other messages you want to clarify? Yeah, you're repeating a cycle. You're going to end up repeating a cycle. And you're feeling stuck because of it. These are messages from the higher self. They're wanting you to become unstuck. How do they become unstuck? 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 Oh dear. Oh dear. We have the Four of Cups. Oh, where'd it go? The Four of Cups. Waiting and observing. Waiting for that time to strike is what I heard. Waiting to strike when the iron is hot. How else can they be prepared? Having optimistic outlook. Being positive. Glass is half full, not half empty. What other outlooks can they have? What else can they have to prepare them for this journey? What else can they have to prepare them for this journey? All these cards be falling. What else can they have to be prepared for this journey? 2 cards. I'll take them. This is going to require a lot of inner strength. We have the Three of Cups and the Ace of Swords. You're going to have to do this solo for a bit. You're not going to make a lot of friends by doing this. You're going to be alone for a while, and that's okay. It's going to be okay. Because once you are separated from those friends and from those people, You're stepping into the truth, into the reality. You're cutting through the BS. And now you're seeing things from a higher, more clear perspective. Wow, look who it is, the Queen of Pentacles. Some of y'all needed a wake-up call, it looks like. And I'm glad I was able to provide that. Y'all basically just need to gain more insight onto what to prepare for on this journey. You know, it's going to be it's basically going to be a long summer. It's going to be dry. It's going to take time. But if you are prepared for it, you can make it happen. Now, let me get into the Martians. The Mystic Martian Oracle. What numbers are these? These are 18 and 19. I'm still learning this, so please forgive me. I'm going to read the book. So 18, and remember they were in reverse. Syrians A, they were in reverse. So I'm going to read this. Wow, okay. Okay, so I'll just read it. Beings come from the brilliant, brightest star in our skies, Sirius, the dog star, which is in the Canis Major binary system, possibly trinary, 9 light years from Earth. The planet's name originated from ancient Greek Sirios, or Scorcher, as is mentioned for Surah chapter 53 of the Quran, titled The Mighty Star and the Lord of Sirius. Ancient Egyptian goddess Sopdet, and later Isis, was queen of Sirius. Greek goddess Sothis was also of Sirius. The sixth-dimensional Syrian beings are benevolent, loyal, spiritual warriors who bear service to others. They are disciplined, reserved, and have self-mastery, of healthy detachment, connection to all, and integrity. They have strong ties with Mother Earth's organic realm, unlike you, which is why it's reversed. They are calm, non-political, watery, non-confrontational, yet can defend themselves easily if need be. They value honesty and transparency, and prefer symbols to words. They are lovers of music, sacred geometry, and singing. The Syrian A beings, like the avian blue beings, live within the law of one principles and practices. Syrian A beings visited Earth during ancient seeding projects, and later worked with Egyptians, Sumerian, Inca, Mayan, and other ancient civilizations. Ancient Mayan legends say that the Syrian A beings were the keepers of the 13 crystal skulls. The Syrian A beings were also involved in ancient cosmic wars of the Orion Alpha Draconian Empire. The dolphin, whale, mermaid heritage originates from Syrian A. Beings are a complex hybrid collection of species. Those usually stand 6 to 7 feet tall. They have a vast array of skin colors, from browns of very dark complexions to gray bluish tones. Many have large protruding brains on the upper back of their skull. An amphibian genotype of Syrian A beings have webbed toes and fingers, and a diversity of aquatic features. So when this card is in reverse, you're being disloyal, you're having repressed emotions, you're not committing, you're concealing, you're commitment phobic, aloof, and indifferent. Syrian B, I'm not going to read this whole thing. I'm just going to get straight to the card meanings. So you actually had Syrian B upright, which is sink or swim, having to face the facts, growing up, adolescent, responsibilities, bisexual, preoccupied, integration, lessons, other commitments, entertainment, training, apprentice, novice. Wow. So it's almost as if you guys are learning to step into your role. You guys are learning, and this is going to get public recognition. It's going to take a lot of inner strength and inner compassion, and it's going to take a lot of grounding to get this manifestation, but it's gonna work. It's gonna go through. That's all the message I have for you guys. I hope you have a lovely day, you beautiful angels. And I hope it goes well. Have a beautiful evening, night, or morning, wherever you are at. Bye. Maybe? Maybe not yet. Maybe you don't want to leave.